Welcome back, everyone. And I just want to say, King Tekka looks so adorable in that onesie. I was just looking. That was perfect.
Do you own a onesie, Grant?
I do own a onesie. I remember when I was in 8th or 9th grade, you know when you have the week off of school, I legitimately just sat in one and played Warcraft 3, and I actually didn't change ever. I didn't take a shower. I didn't do nothing. 9th grade was a rough one. It was actually fun.
Rough one. That sounds great.
That actually sounds great, yeah.
Onesies, video games, no showering.
Okay.
What I walk into, I remember showering.
You remember in ninth grade?
No.
You were just I just had a onesie and I literally didn't take it off for a shower for a full week. You know when you have the week off school.
Okay.
But you know what I got? I was wondering. We saw the King Tekka vs. S4 top of the net worth charts. Who do you think? This is our Sennheiser survey below the stream. Who do you think is gonna have the most farm this game by 10 minutes? Is it King Tekka or is it gonna be S4?
That's a good one.
10 minutes, so you don't know.
I'm gonna go S4.
Don't get to see the draft.
Don't get to see the draft.
I'm going S4.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with King Tekka actually.
Damn.
Yeah.
Vote below the stream.
Vote below the stream.
Yeah.
That's what you do. And I mean, you got to go with King Tekka. I mean,
yeah. That guy loves farm.
And if you get odds on this, King Tekka is the king of farm. His Tidehunter was. Did you see the bar? It was like this big compared to S4's little bar.
And then what happened?
It doesn't matter. 10 minutes.
10 minutes, Fog. The Sennheiser survey.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Well, I don't have to shave my head for this one, so I'm fine with getting it.
I mean, if they win one game, you're shaved.
Okay, what do you guys think? If Sacred 2-0s, will you give me a shave?
If Sacred 2-0s right now.
From this point on.
No, I went with
if you go in, I go in, dude. I'm ready to double down.
Okay, how about this?
I'm ready to double down here.
I will double down if we get something in return.
What do we get in return?
Yeah, we need you guys to do something.
Wait, what? I think it's likely that they get 2-0'd.
Okay.
But
we shouldn't. We're giving you. Okay, how about this?
I'll sip a monster.
If Sacred 2-0s OG, you guys let me play with your eyebrows, like kind of shave a little bit.
No. They already shaved a little bit of mine at Aces. I was not appreciating.
Not like
they were shaving.
I'm just saying, like, let me just take some off the top.
The makeup girl was plucking eyebrows. I loved it, but dude, she was great.
How about this? How about this? If actually no, I don't know what. I was gonna say if Sacred wins this one, we have to take off our glasses for the next one, but then we're gonna be worthless.
Yeah. Let me.
So not much of a change.
So Sacred 2-0s from here on. I get to shave a little bit off the top of your guys' eyebrows.
I'd rather shave my head.
I'd rather shave my head.
I was gonna give you like a permanently confused look.
I would like that.
Just like
Fog, do you remember when the makeup girl handled me?
Oh, we didn't get to tell that yet, did we? Do you want to tell it?
No, you can tell it.
Want me to tell it?
It was sad.
So we're sitting down there and we're talking to her and she's like, "Do you guys want me to do your hair?" And we're like, "Yeah, you can do her hair." So we're giving her suggestions because it was Grant's turn. So we're like,
and I just say do whatever. Like give me whatever. I like surprise me.
We keep Cap starts suggesting. He's like, "Oh, let's do a pompadour and stuff like that." And she's looking it up. She doesn't know what it is. So then she's like, "Fine." And Grant sits there. He's like, "You know what? Finally, you know what? Just make me beautiful." And she quickly responds. There was no hesitation in her voice whatsoever. She goes, "Well, we have to get you a new face first."
The makeup girl.
Handled
me.
Handled Grant. And she was not apologetic about it after.
No, she was very apologetic. Well, I think she saw me like, because I was the guy who's like trash talking them, and you guys can't hold your own, but man, I was actually kind of sad for like 5 minutes, and then she's like, "I am so sorry."
It was probably the highlight. That might have been the highlight of the tournament for me.
Me getting handled by makeup girl.
That was amazing, honestly.
That's funny. Well, we do
have a draft.
A little, like it was like, because I didn't know if she's like at the first 5 minutes she did, and then like afterwards like she heard me talking about it, and I was just kidding about it. She's like, "I am so sorry." Like she was super apologetic. I'm like, "It's fine. I'm glad when someone handles me." We have a draft though. And we have the Jarek's Earth Spirit, and we have the Sand King, which you guys said you like. We've seen what, one other Sand King this tournament? This hero's kind of fallen off in this. Is it two?
One or two?
It doesn't feel like many.
Not much.
We've had a lot of games, so.
I remember seeing LGD played it once and Cole played it once, for sure, right?
You're right, yeah.
Because I know Yao played it one game.
Yeah. Did Moo play it?
Did Moo play it?
Moo. Was it?
What was it? Z?
Kyle even?
Was it Kyle?
Like 5 positions.
I don't think Cole played it.
Maybe Cole did.
Cole loved playing the Sand King.
They do love playing.
I don't think they.
Okay, maybe it was just one game.
It is Moo's favorite hero. We asked him on the panel last night. It was like Sumail and Moo in there, and he's like, "I love Sand King. I love moving around." And he finally did describe why he goes not Blink Dagger. He says if you go a naked blink, you blink in, you stun. You're so far ahead of your teammates, they can't catch up, and you don't do anything. That was the thing. You just want to run in, create chaos. A little different than everyone else, obviously, but we see the 4-5 openings. More than likely from both sides, King Tekka does play Sand King. Which 4-5 opening do you like more? Just in theory.
Probably Sacreds for me.
Yeah. I mean, I like Sacred's draft last game. I think that was definitely a winnable game.
Mm-hmm.
I
It
think
had to be a
was-
little bit like very small amount of mistakes
Yeah.
though, to be fair.
Yeah.
But
I think it was Gaza said that he thought that OG would win because of the skill difference, but he likes Sacred's draft.
Yeah.
mhm.
I felt the same.
It was a winnable drop because AM's a weak hero right now.
Yeah.
Like if AM was in a better place, you'd probably side with OG just because that was such a good AM game. But I mean, they did make it work.
Now we see some bands coming out. Omni, banned out by OG this time, and you see Luna and Tiny. They're gone. Wait, I don't see a Medusa band.
There's a Medusa in the pool.
No.
Haven't seen that much OG Medusa.
Yeah, we'll
Oh,
see if
it's-
they need to. Sacred,
Shadow Demon is super good with and against Dusa. Actually, like late
Yeah.
game, if you get the illusions of the Dusa, those things kill the whole team.
yeah,
Thank you, Mikey. You're the man.
he's the man.
Delivered
Coffee
us
delivery.
our monster in our mugs.
All right,
good.
we're allowed to say coffee. You know?
Okay.
That's okay.
It's monster.
That was a good. What's that called?
Monster branded coffee.
Monster
It
branded
is.
coffee.
Oh, dude, if you had I miss them. The Java monsters are by far the best energy drink, whatever there is. The Mean Bean, and it's just called Java. I actually, oh my god, I love.
Did they
those ones
discontinue
so
them?
much. I don't think so. I find them in Best Buys. Are the one place I find like I gotta go with my friend to get something from a Best Buy, and then they're just there. I'm like, all right. I literally buy them out every time.
Is yours sweet or is bitter? Did they mix ours up? Is it dark?
Mine's pure black.
Okay, fair enough.
Wait, which
That's-
one did you want?
I just want I put
Some
a little
milk.
bit of milk and less sugar. He wants like 8 sugar packets in it.
Pure black, 4 sugars is my normal.
4 sugars.
I'm a purist.
Doesn't
Which
wouldn't it be that
doesn't
you're
even
pure-
taste like coffee after
Yeah,
all
that
the
makes
sugar.
no sense. Wouldn't you rather take the milk than pure black?
I ain't Winnie the
four
Pooh. This ain't the land of milk and honey. Well, get the hell out of here.
That's the most disgusting combination.
What? Just coffee and sugar. What's wrong with that?
Hey, to each their own, Will.
Yeah,
Sure.
Dude, the land of milk and honey is actually one of my favorite places in
Oh,
fictional time. Well, there's
guys,
Medusa.
There it is. They picked Tidehunter for King Duck.
Yes, the predictions. He's gonna have the most farm by 10. I feel it.
Whoa.
That's the South American Tinker. They
They need trialing the tide again, secures lane, getting that farm.
That's an early tinker.
No clockwork for S4 as a counter pick.
Yeah. It's true.
What are you going to get against the Tinker here? There's no Storm either. Like a lot of the big counter pick heroes are not available.
Do they play Beast on S4?
I'm sure you
S4
just
can.
pick like Zeus or something.
This
YOLO.
works too.
Puck.
Buck's okay.
Okay, yeah. Nyx could have been an option perhaps.
Mm-hmm.
But offlane Puck could be a Drow strat. Drow Puck Medusa.
So what for Sacred? Do you just get a super high physical damage dealer, or do you just actually build around the Tinker?
I think I still feel like Terrorblade, but you're versus Shadow Demon now. It's like it's hard, but I feel like they need something that can force buildings for them.
Building hitter seems
Right,
essential.
Even last game, they had a lot of trouble hitting the buildings with the Quap and a Razor.
The TP's better, I feel like, than some of the like Luna type heroes against SD, just because you outrange the SD. It's a lot harder to get it. You can't walk up and disrupt a Metamorph TB that easily.
And Reflection versus Dusa is something people are talking about that
Yeah.
can be pretty decent.
Or the carries against Medusa. Anti-Mage Tinker sounds way too greedy.
Yeah, Aim Tinker.
That's a lot of farm. It's
Yeah.
a lot of farm just gone from the map.
Yeah. I feel like Puck has a very good time in lane if it's like an AM there, theoretically, unless you're tri-laning.
Can't wait to see. How many stacks are going to get camped for OG? Or stacks are going to get stacked? How many camps are going to get stacked? So I was really
Stacks are
trying
gonna
to
get
think.
camped.
How many stacks are... Well, they could.
Yeah.
With a
I
Tidehunter.
thought that's what you meant.
Oh,
I thought you
no.
were saying like stacks camp. They were
Yeah,
camping.
we'll go with that.
We'll go with that.
Wards are tough.
Lots is the answer.
Lots. Yeah. But Tidehunter as well can... I mean, if you do win a fight, right, you can easily steal it with a Tidehunter as well as a Tinker, so... Have to be careful. OG with that last ban. We've seen a lot of last ban Terrorblades, and you say you like it, so... Pretty
Yeah.
possible.
I do like Last Band Terrorblade. What are the other ones for Benchaz?
PL.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that sounds like a possible Medusa answer.
Yeah. So that would...
Seen Weaver banned sometimes to protect Medusa with all the mana break.
Oh, I do like that.
Yeah.
There's
Weaver
a couple
can-
silences.
Yeah,
though.
you can
It's-
suffer a bit versus Puck or Spirit.
Yeah.
I think PL might be the better option for Sacred.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
PL sounds better.
Trying to think what else. More Ben Jazzy.
Sark? Is that too greedy? Couple silences again, make it kind of tough.
Yeah.
Well, 2 cents. We'll see what here they're not picking. They're not picking Anti-Mage.
They do ban the AM. Okay.
And then, I mean, OG, they had time to think about it. They know what their next pick probably is going to be here as well. They got 2 seconds of reserve time, 20 seconds to think about it. They're still looking. Look at it. They're not done. They're still thinking what they want to pick. Finger to the lip. Rezo, no tail staring.
What does S4 want to play this game?
Well, he's the puck is most likely.
Oh, yeah, sorry. That's right. That's
probably like a no-tail
Yeah, whoops.
drow type hero.
I was wondering what. Yeah, I was
I mean,
Jug
Jug or not?
fighting
Jug.
hero.
Possibly they.
Healing Ward versus March to push, right?
Yeah.
Force it.
Benjaz's most played hero too. Maybe they just in case don't want to give it to him.
Dude, look, they're happy though. Sacred's they're having a great
King
time.
Tag
man.
is smiling. Must not know the camera's on. Can't show his. I told you, he's just a more cheerful guy lately.
So it's a bad thing then. You
Yes.
like? You like
Oh no!
Needs
Start
to-
flaming him, King Taka.
Yeah.
So what do you guys pick? You're thinking it's Weaver Terrorblade here, probably?
We were terribly PL. We said.
PL.
right?
Okay, yeah, you guys said PL actually, more so.
TP versus Jug's always a decent matchup. It feels like.
Yeah.
And who was talking about this? BSJ, right? The minus 10-second reflection cooldown
Yeah.
on TB is super good
Oh,
versus
yeah.
Medusa.
It's very good versus both Jug and Dusa.
That's a very underrated talent. Because everyone always, I don't know what the other one is, but everyone always gets it's like attack speed or something stats. It's one of those ones which like, oh, you're a carry, you want to get these stats or damage, whatever it is, health maybe.
Reflections is
It's an underrated
a
ability,
ridiculous
right?
team. Yeah, it's a
I love it.
ridiculous team fight ability.
Who's the man? It was Monkeys Forever when he played middle, right? He was
4-4-0.
The 4-4-0, and I loved it. It's so good. It's like 7.5 seconds, 8.5 at last at
it's
level
a long
4.
time.
It's nuts.
It got nerfed a lot since those days
True.
when he ran a mid, but it's still very good. It used to be like that first point was such a strong slow that you couldn't lane against TB. Like if you're an offlaner and mid lane, same thing. Just spam it.
They're really thinking about this one.
They are. You see him a little more serious now. Last pick coming in about 10 seconds. What if they're thinking about all 3 of those heroes you guys said and they don't know? Dude, you can't just like highlight 3 heroes in random. Well, they go for the
It is the
Terrorblade. Yep.
Terrorblade.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what we thought it would be.
So we'll see. It's another pretty strong draft from Save. You guys said they don't have that much catch for the Tinker. A lot of silences, but not just find abilities. Terrorblade's going to be good at sieging stuff, but OG just they have a Medusa.
Yeah.
They have a S4 Puck and Juggernaut. The sustain's so nice. And isn't Earth Spirit Shadow even really good too? Like it's almost a guaranteed stun or silence.
Yeah, with the put under.
Yeah.
Tinker definitely feels like one of the better answers to Medusa. I feel like a lot of the teams picking Medusa, banning Tinker after it to protect it. The mischance and just being able to... Medusa just never really answers the Tinker at all. Whereas a farm Tinker can actually lock down and burst, like over time, burst the Medusa.
The thing I like about Tinker is you can kill the teammates too. You kill everybody else, and then it's a Dusa isolated. If you get to that point, right? You get your Dagon, you get your
Yeah.
Blink.
Yeah, you
wipe
can actually
the-
get to the back line,
Yeah.
get past the Medusa, which a lot of cores struggle to do.
Yeah, you wipe the 2 supports, and then you try to isolate that Dusa.
So, Blitz, what about you? Who are you taking?
I actually like Sacred's draft, but I think OG will win.
Agreed. I actually absolutely agree.
I think Sacred's drafting today is a lot better than it was yesterday.
Dude,
It
look
just
at
feels
these-
like it's a little bit more stable. They're giving themselves win conditions.
Did you see the Wyvern's name that he has tagged in game?
What?
NTHS4. He's got the no Tidehunter S4 name. That's
Dang.
Jimmy.
Prepare for
What a troll.
So we see
Oh,
the
there it
talent.
is.
It's 10 stats or the minus 10 stats.
Plus
But
10
look at what
stats.
reflection gets put down to. Like that's 6 seconds and it has 5.5 duration. It's actually never off.
I hope we see it. I really hope we see that this game.
Leo
We'll see
style set.
if it gets that late.
Good
just-
luck.
You just
and
lag your opponents out of the game. That's the worst part of that spell. When there's like illusions, like a PL and you reflection.
Look at that. Jerax just puts down one of his stones.
have you ever seen,
Intimidation.
Gods, have you ever seen when Monkey King plus Reflection in a team fight? It actually
Oh,
crashed my
God.
PC the other
I-
day.
Yeah,
And I have a great PC. Like, that thing just, it just broke
Yeah.
it. I was like, well, I guess I lost this one.
I like watching S4 with the off-lane puck. He goes look at that item build.
He goes
It
the-
reminds me of the old school.
The Dota 1 middle puck that you did.
He's missing a
Double
branch.
mantle.
He's
He
missing
is.
one branch, but you can't afford it anymore.
The new tangos, what are you going to do?
They're too expensive.
And so this should be. You guys like the draft of Sacred. We'll see if once again, I mean, they dominated. I would say they dominated the laning phase last game. But the thing is, I mean, Medusa's pretty weak in the early game. Obviously, once you get level 4 Mystics, make you feel good. But we'll see if Sacred can do the same thing, and this time maybe roll on forward some more.
You can't sell that first TP, right?
No.
What was that? You can't sell it.
But if you buy a second one, does it stack on top of the first one?
And you can sell it then.
And then can you sell it?
I don't think you can sell it if you stack. Actually, I've never tried, to be honest. I know they stack, but
All right, BSJ is on
I'm not sure that would ever
Well,
be
you
useful.
don't make money.
Where's Bulba?
You break
Bulba might
even.
know.
Yeah, that's the point, though.
You'd rather have a free TP than
that
you,
would make
don't,
sense.
you don't know that, Gods.
have a free TP or.
I think you won.
Oh yeah, Gods, you're right. Yeah, I'm doing the math in my head. Yeah.
It took me a
Well,
moment.
you're
You look
losing
so
it.
confused right
It's,
now.
it's
Gods.
early. It's early, guys.
Gods looks like I just said the stupidest thing he's ever heard in his life.
I mean, it's now that I think about it, it's up there, Blitz.
You're a smart guy, Will. You don't say many stupid
I
things.
just want to know like the dumbass interactions like that in
That's
Dota.
so much damage.
I would expect something like that from I don't know, Bulba or something.
Yeah, but you want to know about these things.
But you used to be able to do,
They
well,
matter.
not in official ones, but with the mango, right, that you get
Yeah.
given, you
Yeah.
can turn into one and sell it before the game starts.
It was
Did they-
abused
did
in
they fix
overthrow.
that?
They fixed that,
Yeah.
apparently.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, that was abused in overthrow more
Wait,
than anything.
what else was it? Remember when you could buy people wards, and then if you stacked them and gave it to your teammate, he could sell it?
For
Yeah,
half or whatever,
Sentry.
but he could,
Yeah.
Yeah,
could do
and
the
then you
sentries.
could actually have a level 1 Midas.
See, Gods, that's the kind
I
of
used to
stuff
do that
I
for
was-
tangos as well back in the day, but
Gods is
Yo.
just trying to throw me under the bus.
they're really just going for the kill here, huh?
Hey, get it. He's dead. Leo style will be getting first blood. He's
No
trying
Tokyo
to do.
Drift.
No Tail sacked 5 or 6 last hits for that kill. They absolutely needed to get it.
And they do. And he can get the lane in his favor. S4 getting bullied a little bit. We did see he went level 1 in the reflection.
You guys like the Jug Mid instead of Medusa?
Versus
It's
Tide,
more kill
yeah.
potential.
Now,
We saw that come out from, was it Cole? Someone did Jug versus, I think, Shadow Fiend mid, and they had the Earth Spirit
EG,
roaming.
right?
EG? Yeah, it was EG, you're right. So they were just going for those kills over and over again in
Oh.
laning phase.
haste strewn up here on Jerix. That just means at least he gets the bounty. Could go for a ton of harass. And he will. Matthew could be in a little bit of trouble. Just gonna watch him get dunked on.
That's a lot of hits.
He ain't fighting back. Now he does.
He could have maybe.
Oh, I
I
think
mean,
he
he
might
can't,
just
he
die.
can't do anything. He's just dead. Oh,
Oh.
the classic.
Dude, he just hit 2.
Damn.
Did he get that from the pole?
I think so.
I think.
No.
Do you not have two
I think
already?
Did he have
I think
two?
it was two
He was
already from
two.
the start.
Oh, it was.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
but he gets the double stun. Now the creeps are actually handling S4.
Stops the jaunt.
Wait, they actually
Oh,
are.
and it pulls it into. Is S4 going to keep the aggro, though?
Oh, the range creep. That's the important
What?
one.
Why isn't the don't creeps only change aggro there?
You see, he might be right-clicking a hero, right? Maybe?
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, he was running away. I feel like
Yeah,
the,
I don't
the
know,
creeps
that
were
was-
hitting the newts are hitting the creeps, and S4 was just running. I feel like they normally change
that
aggro.
mechanic looked bizarre. Yeah.
Ooh, no tail. Nice last hitting here in lane. It's still 8-3 versus 13-5. I mean, you throw up a laser and just feels bad as any hero.
Tinker wins most matchups.
Yeah. And that's why, I mean, we saw him get first blooded. Jarrek's helping him out, but first metamorphosis looks like, is this first? No, he used it at level, no, he got reflection at level 1. This might be the first one.
Yeah, this is the first meta usage.
He was, I mean, he's doing great in lane. Don't need to just commit it at level 1 to do that.
Oh, I found a situation, David. What if the supports
He's been thinking
they need
Let's hear it.
You
They
all
need
stack
some-
Enlighten.
they need some more gold rewards or like a smoke?
Yeah, but where are they getting the gold from? Explain where the gold comes from.
No, because
You
they-
invest
they-
you
do you not
invest
see what Gods is
50
saying?
gold,
No,
No, but
and
I
you
know,
get
but
back
it's like
50
they
gold.
accidentally bought a TP earlier, and then they're just like, man, I'm like 3 gold away, and I need.
There's
to
no
play
way you can.
fast."
I don't think you can sell it if you stack it. I'm pretty sure because otherwise you could see 5 people give one person their TP and buy one and then sell.
No, you can't stack though.
Leo
Once
spell
somebody
goes down.
gives
Oh, you
a
can't
TP.
stack the initial. That's right.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
I think my situation.
You have to
plays-
spend 50 gold to get 50
Yeah,
gold
yeah,
back.
but what if you thought you misspent it? You're like, ah, damn, I don't actually need these TPs. What I really need is this smoke.
So you're saying
or
they
this
have to
ward.
make
So
a
the
big
only
mistake.
the scenario you're talking about is where they bought a second TP as a support.
Yeah.
So
But smokes are 80 gold.
Yeah, but they're like 30 gold in, and they're like, guys, we need to smoke
Okay.
right now.
So it only works if they made the mistake and
Yes.
bought 2 TPs to
Exactly.
begin with. I mean, okay, all right. I don't know. No, I think that's. I was gonna give it to you.
What,
but
you think
no.
Rezo's gonna buy smoke?
Yeah, sure.
Get out of here, dude.
I think Flies is not gonna buy 2 TPs.
That sounds about right. Well, middle lane going pretty nicely for No Tail. It is 26-8 versus 17-3, but 2 kills in the middle lane.
Yeah.
And No Tail, I mean, you can always just go to the jungle. That's the
Dude, they're gonna
classic.
kill him again.
Yeah, they're going for it. Level 2 Shadow Poison up as well.
Once
Is Jug 5?
once Jug takes 6 as well, this lane becomes almost impossible for Tinker to stay.
And once he gets 5, he's gonna just get level 3 spin and kill him anyways.
He's actually going. I thought he would just rush phase boots rather than get the Aquila in between. I think I like rushing phase boots if you have this type of lane and everyone you're prioritizing killing the Tinker.
You're fast hero anyways.
I guess.
Brass
The
coming
Tinker's
in.
not that slow either.
Oh, he actually went 2-1-2.
Why is that? Why are you surprised by that? You thought he just wanted a solo kill like this if you have an extra point in it?
Yeah.
Well, he's going to spin, but there's TPs coming in, and like you said, not quite enough damage. And now he dove under tower, he's taking a lot of damage, but guess what? That healing ward's still alive. He finally does end up killing it, but he might have dove a little too far, and Leo style even gets the kill. I mean, that was actually a situation you just talked about. Do you think with level 3 spin you would have got that kill? Or was it just too deep of a dive?
I think he could have committed either way.
He would have
gotten
died.
the
He would have
kill.
died for it maybe, but he would have definitely gotten it.
With level 3 spin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
With level
would've.
2, I think he could have died for
I
it.
think he
and
could have
maybe got
dove
the
as
kill,
well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he just was trying to survive, but he ends up dying as well.
That was nice. Well played, Secret.
Yeah, well, good TPs by both supports. Or by the sinking.
Yeah, and now we see to get the value shrine while he's doing stacks with this second metamorphosis from Terrorblade.
S4 is
S4.
having a great game, though.
Diesel 6.5. He's about to be 7 after this.
He's been free farming in that top lane, too.
Now, Demon at least finally getting some levels, but he could get solo killed here. Well, he doesn't need to. Jerix is here as well. Kicks him out of the coil, do some more damage, but Demon just puts himself under, and he seems to be okay. Look who's here. It's King Taka. We haven't seen much of him, and
Oh, 10
looks
minutes.
Like, yeah, looks like our guess might be wrong, because I feel S4 is getting quite a
3
bit.
more minutes, boys.
We'll see.
Did you guys all go King Taka? What did you go?
Is it
Will?
CS or
Will
net
didn't
worth?
pick,
say
I don't
anything.
think.
You didn't say anything? Okay.
Wait, what?
Are we looking at CS or net worth?
I think net worth.
That was
It was
net
net
worth.
worth,
Definitely
yeah.
net worth.
Well-
Don't try to get out
No,
of
wait up. It's only 300 behind.
Yeah, this is doable.
No, S4, come on, my boy.
Sacred
boy
can get a
Gustav.
tower.
Yeah. And, I mean, they'll have Metamorphosis up at about 8:30.
Yes,
That might be
S4.
their chance.
Gustav, collect those bounty runes.
Middle lane, it looks like there's quite a few heroes just bunching up here from both teams. Looks like a 3-on-3 situation. Fly. Hello. Jerik's right next to him. Leostal is here, gonna shoot out some rockets. Nice stun guaranteed on Demon, but guess what? He's just gonna sit under there. But now Matthew's here. He wants to maybe save that stun. Nope, use it up on to Fly in the back. Is this gonna be a 1-for-1? Looks like it might, but
Looks
no
good on
tail.
the side.
Yeah, has a little 6. He stays by the creeps. It is 1-for-1 behind the tier 1.
Medusa's 1k ahead of the Terrorblade already.
Doesn't feel like, I mean, Medusa versus Tidehunter, right? He can never anchor smash you.
Yeah.
It's been an uncontested lane. And there's ancient stacks for Reza to fall back onto.
Wow, he's level
That-
9 already.
That's actually the he's been solo actually. Yeah, Shadow Demon's been camping mid,
Yeah.
Earth Spirit's been top, so it's basically been a solo lane, which is
Oh, he's
really
got
good
max
for
split.
Dusa.
Yeah, he's got max split already. That's like really significant. He's gonna be able to farm those ancient stacks very early on.
Yeah.
He's gonna be level 10, Mask of Madness.
All right, I gotta ask then. We do all hate Medusa, but do you guys like? I want to. I mean, I'm not calling him out, but CCNC doesn't go Mask of Madness. He goes Sanjin Yasha. Do you like that over Mask of Madness?
I prefer the mask because of the way the damage interaction works with Mana Shield. You don't actually take as much because of the minus armor.
Also just the usage
Farm
during
slower.
Stone Gaze, like
Yeah.
you don't get the drawbacks of the item. The whole point is like this item which is quote unquote like too strong, but there's a drawback to it that you have this minus armor, but you pop Stone Gaze, no one's going to hit you. So it's one of the few heroes that gets to use the item with no punish.
Yep.
Makes sense.
And he's gonna start Ancients. He's level 10. He's got the damage talent, so it's gonna be much faster.
And they did. Oh, he got the stack into his dragons. He's happy. Finishes off this double stack here as well. This Medusa, so
Can they
scary.
contest?
This
They're
is
gonna
it.
try.
This is gonna be the big fight
I don't know if
already.
they know about the Ancients. They don't know vision there.
Yeah.
It's going to be a tough no-tail kill. Matthew has to get the stun before they can Ravage. We'll see if they go all the way around or if they go top. It's like top lane it is. Demon lagging behind.
Deuce is gonna get so much farm in a second out of all this.
This is not farming the Ancients. I think expecting some kind of... Yeah, look, Jerks is actually standing by the Ancients, expecting like a smoke play there.
I think he wants the mom first too, right? Just to make it go faster.
Sure. Yeah,
Fly.
totally.
This is about as much space making as you can have.
Tank the gank.
King Teg gets the kill. Rezo doesn't feel pressured to even tank those Ancients. He can just go back and farm bottom. Has the full Master Madness when the courier gets to him.
Guys,
It's
look
10
at the clock.
minutes.
10 minutes.
Wait, GG. He did get a deny though.
S4. He did get a
He
He
denied
did
gold.
get the deny.
He denied some gold.
Good play. No, but
He gave S4 more gold by denying the tower though.
oh, and ulti's gonna come out of Matthew, but doesn't do too much. But a nice stun from Jarex, and No-Tail will be able to finish him off. Level 3 spin. He hits another level in ward before spin.
Ah, the sampler build. The 3-2-2 build.
Bit of everything.
It is funny, right? From this game to last game. I mean, last game, what, first 15 minutes, S4 and King Tegra are so far ahead of everyone else. In this game, it's a Medusa story.
Yeah. I mean, they've got top 3 cores while having a Medusa on their team. It feels really good for them.
Terrorblade not pushing towers. That tier 1, right?
Yeah.
Don't you want to get that tier 1 by 8 to 9 minutes?
He
usually?
lost his own tower before he actually was able to push
Yeah.
the enemy safe lane tower. So
You
that's
want to take it before or with the catapult?
yeah, that first siege.
Yeah.
He actually. Oh, you're right. He did lose his tower.
He lost his tower before he
to a
took
puck.
one. Tops the Wyvern's going down. It looks like they're making a setup play.
S4 going for the solo kill. Heals himself.
He's
No
gonna
waning
be-
rift. He has orb up in 2 seconds, though.
Goodbye, Jimmy.
Doesn't even use it.
I like how he jukes till the very end.
Dealing
Like there's like
with
no
it.
space to play with. But Jimmy's still gonna try.
And now this game looking a little bit rough for Jerix. Is here. He gets lasered, but rolls to the upper hill and TP's out. Has an urn. Get your hand away from me, you freaking plague spreader. Just kidding. Give me your hand.
Dude, that would suck for you to get sick.
I won't.
Phase
Well, don't
drum.
freaking try to kiss me.
Jesus. Phase drum on the hotel.
No. S4. He went with the standard. The treads blink. We've been seeing a lot of phase drum, even like Zai goes it. A lot of offlaners have been going it. Not a
maybe
fan.
go a blinkless puck with drums, Veil, Shivers Guard.
You straight up
Dagon.
didn't build Blink.
He didn't go blink
I'm not
the
a
whole
fan
game.
ever. That well, they're going on the backside. No tails here, and oh my goodness,
Whoa.
Leo style gets
Dude,
manhandled.
Chinese players are wild.
It was very strange to say. It was like he bought a Dagon in between, and then he buys
Yeah.
bots. Like he was.
But
literally
what game
buying
was that? Did
everything.
they win though?
No, they
got,
lost.
they got 3 out of
Oh.
that series.
I remember.
Oh, that yeah.
Remember when eHome had just won like a tournament before? Was it Manila Major?
Yeah, they won
Oh my god.
MDL, I think.
Yeah,
it
they
was.
won MDL. So when that was the event that I didn't cast, and we're just like looking at eHome, everything centered on eHome.
Oh, you mean before Shanghai Major?
Yeah, yeah.
It was, that one.
And then we played against CTY, and this fool didn't get his ulti on AM till like level 19, and this was before like the talent tree and everything. And we couldn't figure out if he was like a genius or just like the craziest person we'd ever seen play. It was level like 19, and
He's
he
the
still
one who
didn't have
rushed
his
like Moonshard
Yeah.
or Hyperstone or something on anti-mage.
Hyperstone over Vlad's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He went Battle Fury Hyperstone or something crazy.
I mean, CTY, like if it's the it's real
He
confusing.
did that recently too, right? He was playing
On
Dusa and he
Dusa
didn't get Stone Gaze
till
till like
level
level
14.
14.
Yeah. It's wild. These Chinese dudes, man.
We have a smoking coming up here.
Damn, Matthew is so poor on the Sand King.
Level
Oh,
7,
man.
just tranquil. Not even a wand, just a stick.
The-
They want to get Jerix. This isn't the best kill you can find, but they. Well, they're gonna take it.
Wow, that's an expensive kill, and I think they've only killed support heroes. They killed the Jug
no
once.
tail died once, yeah.
Okay, they've mostly killed the support heroes though. So good job, supports. That's your job in these games.
Have to ravage
the
for it
ganks.
is tough though.
Yeah.
And now look at the
Big
counter
wraparound.
smoking Benjaz. Uh-oh.
The
They're
drum.
going in. Can they find him? He has an illusion he can pop, but there's a creep wave. He's going to have to stand and fight with it. And that's one way. S4.
This
Oh, last
patience.
second. Taunted him a little bit.
You guys
Nice
think
kill.
that S4 is ever gonna miss a coil? Hell no.
That was just straight patience.
Like ever.
Like ever.
Has
what
he
he's
never
like.
missed one in his
Would
career?
you shave your head if you missed a coil?
That's a difficult one.
Kick comes out. Actually, it's a Tinker on the backside too. They want to get Jarex again, but ulti from Demon will hold the Juggernaut in place. There's just a lot of... It seems like the Dire's going over to the Radiant side to hide. Now Matthew, he's going in the river as well. Can he run away? S4's here. No coil yet. Misses the orb. Hits the side. Here comes...
snake.
Oh my goodness. And there's the mana. And it's a little more of what I think people expected OG. You know, just dominate the laning phase. Just dominate the game in general.
Yeah.
They seem to be doing it.
They're the better lane stage this time. Good moves from both Earth Spirit securing top, Shadow Demon securing mid, and then Rezo just free farms bottom because he's got a favorable matchup.
I like the way they set up the lanes. That's the thing. Like the Jug mid, they can actually threaten kills. Dusa mid, you can't threaten kills. Dusa doesn't care about Tidehunter either. So I think just the lane setups and, yeah, like you said, movements from the supports were ideal.
Now Kai on the puck.
Blink Jug against the Tinker. I like this.
Yeah. I think mid one did this build when he was playing with when he had to be like the space creating Juggernaut. He just goes for all these like small items and just tries to fight.
Rezo. He's got the full Force Staff as well in the chicken. Has the full Hurricane Pike at before 16 minutes with the Mask of Madness wand. And now top lane Leo style. Solo kill from Jarex. Will it happen? I believe it's happening. Oh, come on. All right. That was a full solo kill.
Wow. That's...
That can't be good if you're Sacred.
No, definitely not.
So what do you do? What do you have to do as Sacred? Like, it feels like you can't even group up as 5 because you have a Tinker.
I feel like they missed out a lot on their windows in this game already. Like, they don't have any towers taken when they have this Tower Blade early. No-Tail's just taunting him at the tower.
The XD.
Jimmy saw it. Jimmy saw it.
Paying his respects.
I mean,
Give me respects that.
especially against an SA team, I'm sure they would be doing the same thing, I'm sure.
Oh yeah.
They would absolutely be doing the same thing.
But yeah, like I think that with Tower Blade and stuff like that, like I actually think they just missed a big portion of their entire timing window for their lineup. Because you want to have some map control so that your Tinker can play more aggressively and farm in the enemy jungle. But right now, he's restricted to such a small window of farm.
Yeah.
And I think that's why you pick the Tower Blade, is to take those towers and then have a better like lead into the mid game for your Tinker.
So what if you have to do something as Sacred, do you go for a pickup, Metamorphosis, take one tower? Is that the play, or what is the play? There just isn't a play?
I guess your Sand King's not going to get Blink fast enough. It feels like... Well, I mean, it's going to get Blink soon, but it feels like waiting for that is going to take too long. So you just smoke up with Ravage. You've got Blink Ravage. Try and find the Jug or the Puck. Hope that you get the Blink Ravage on them before they phase shift Blade Fury and burst them down.
Yeah, find a core, I think.
Yeah.
All right, and it looks like that is exactly what they're going to do.
Yep.
But that's Shadow Demon middle.
Yeah, it's nice to find the kill by the tower because then you can turn it into an objective, which is what they want to do.
Oh my.
Okay.
They have a ward behind the tower. Did they see that?
And he gets the Ravage up, but Spin already in the
Blade
back
Fury.
lines. They should be able to bring down Jarex. They do. Sand King a lot of trouble. Looks like he likes to be a
coil.
1-for-1, and he doesn't miss coils.
4-man coil. Will knew his S4 Puck.
I'll take that bet.
Yeah.
All right, we're holding you to it then.
JK.
No. After calling them on going back. But that looks like it's going to, I mean, Sacred went for something, but
Level
OG.
18 at 18 minutes. He's keeping up with the clock. 220 last hits.
But Rezo thinks he's good too.
I mean, I think he's good.
He's pretty good.
Blitz, who do you think's the best player in the world right now?
In the world right
Yeah,
now?
Just one player. Like, if you had to, not even best player, okay, who would you build a team around if you only picked one player?
Can I steal?
Yes. But I will come back to you.
I think captain is the most important role in Dota.
Okay.
Like, it doesn't matter how good you are individually. If you don't have a good captain, like, it doesn't really matter. I think we've seen that, like, time and time again. For example, like, look at Ace on Secret versus all his time on Danish Bears. It wasn't like Ace was a bad player. If you followed competitive Dota, you knew he was a standout on Danish Bears, but he didn't have a good captain, so it didn't really matter. I think he was actually the captain.
So would you would just take a captain?
I would just take a captain.
Okay, because you said Ace. I actually would have chosen Ace.
I
as my player
I
right
would
now.
just take Kuro, like, straight up.
Okay.
I thought you were going to take Kuro.
I would take Kuro.
You're biased.
Of course I am, but at the same time, like, come on, you're going to take a captain.
And you've been around that team.
That's
You
fair.
recognize like how important he is to like their success. Like when they picked up like Matu and Mind Control, people were like, these guys are good players, but they're not like considered the tier 1 players.
Oh, but you know, on the funny thing is, on that team, like who they actually think is the best player, they think MC is the best player in the world. They don't say Miracle, they don't say GH, they think MC is the best player in the world.
I remember when the first iteration of FPL came out, and I was like, who is this guy at the top of EU the entire time?
For every season.
Dude, every season, Mind Control. That was nuts.
Uh-oh.
That's how I learned about him. A little bit of trouble.
Nice Hurricane Pike, but
He doesn't have his
inevitably-
ulti.
Oh, he hit the coil, thank you.
Yeah.
It's making my heart skip every time.
I feel Will, have you ever gone back on a promise? I don't want to say you're the guy who would, but I'm getting that vibe.
I once... I think
Just going into a story. Would you do it or not?
would I actually shave my head?
Yeah, if you made the bet, which you did.
I guess I would have to. My hair grows back pretty fast.
So is mine. I'm fine with it.
I can't picture Grant bald, I'll be honest here, guys.
I did it for.
I've seen them, yeah.
I just realized how bad that actually was. It was 8th grade, and for extra credit, you were supposed to like dress up as an Indian, and the teacher said I could just shave my head bald. Got 10 extra credit points.
You think Grace would let me shave my head?
Grace has control over it.
Kind of.
Like, do you think? Would your mom be mad if you just came home bald one day?
Yeah, my mom would be pretty pissed. I was thinking about getting a tattoo, and I realized like my poor mother. I can't do that to her.
How old are you?
27.
Fly?
Jesus.
But Gods has met my mom. She's a sweetheart. You can't
She
break
is.
her heart.
She is, it's true.
That's good. Doing stuff like that just to not getting a tattoo just to keep your mom happy. I
You think-
respect that.
You think that would break her heart?
Dude, I didn't drink alcohol until I was 21 because I made a promise to my mom.
I mean,
You
that's
know how boring
that's
the
just-
well,
Midwest
that's being
is
legal.
without
That's
alcohol?
following the laws.
That's
That's
adorable.
true.
That's following the laws. What do you mean? That's good. Now, Roshan may respond 7 minutes. It's a bit away because they have the Aegis right now. He has a Lincoln's. This guy seems pretty unkillable with 800 mana. Yeah, but I mean, how are you? I mean, the hero's getting changed. Is it going to be that talent? What else is it going to be? Do
Do you think this year's getting changed?
Absolutely.
I think that Deuce is very balanced.
I'm not sure if you're joking.
Oh,
or
he's
not.
Joe. He's absolutely joking.
Okay,
I think you could change
I
Mask
think
of
that
what they
Madness
need to
too.
change is the mana, the Mystic Snake on Ancients. If they
Mystic
change
Snake on
that,
Ancients,
I
I-
think it would be...
I think that level 20
And like the
talent.
2,000 effective HP that you get from the mana.
Yeah.
I think rework mana shield. Like it's too efficient now. 2.2 per mana is just too good.
Make
Or, sorry,
silence.
2.5. Okay, I actually thought it was 2.2. All right, 2.5 damage per mana is too good.
Make the silence disable split shot. So you mask him. You can't mask a Madness farm.
That ruins the hero. That,
Oh,
I
you-
suggested
well,
that
Quinn,
yesterday.
Quinn goes Yasha. You can still play the hero without Mask of Madness.
That's true.
I
You just have to
suggested
go
that
non-Mask
yesterday,
Madness,
and
yeah.
people yelled at me.
I think that's. I don't know.
Quinn's
Wouldn't affect
innovative.
Quinn.
Yeah, he's preparing for
The inevitable. Yeah.
Wasn't that one of the
silence
few Medusa games they lost, though?
It was like the only.
It's the only Medusa loss.
No, I think there was.
It's
another
lost
one.
twice.
Oh, it's lost twice.
Yeah,
lost
it lost
twice,
twice.
for sure.
What do I know?
EG lost with it against
Yeah.
Call. Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at the epicenter in the back. Uh-oh.
I'm looking.
Uh-oh.
We're looking. We're looking, Fog.
Should not.
I
Should
mean, I
not
was
look.
just telling you.
Yeah.
Matthew spamming well played.
Poor man. And this is
I
looking
mean,
rough.
this game was over for.
Hard to go uphill.
This game's very impossible for Sacred.
And now Rezo just sieging. Gets the tower, kills the creeps.
Like,
I
look
think
how
the
little
Tinker ran out of
damage.
mana.
No.
You see how little damage the March actually does to him? He just tanks right through it.
It's not fair. It's not fair, Fog. It's just not.
Just watch.
I'm watching.
Look, he's not even getting hit by it.
He's good. This guy dodged it. Well, there's laser. That's one way to push down. Do it again. Uh-oh, Quill comes in. He hits one. Demon
safe, Will.
goes down instantly.
Another 60 seconds, we'll see.
Have we haven't really seen a big winner Wyvern ulti. Hasn't been much chance. Look at how spread out there. But look at Jarex actually finds King Tech on the side. They lose vision of him. And now Rezo finishes the ranged barracks, looking for the melee. Middle lane already pushed in with the creeps. OG just splitting the map perfectly. And there's the Ravage. Comes in middle.
They get
S4.
S4.
See you later.
Okay.
He
got a
wants,
core?
he wants this melee. Still has the Aegis. That comes out. Can they kill it? No, that's melee. That can heal up if
Yeah.
they don't pressure it.
Wait out meta maybe.
Yep. They've got Healing Ward. They've got everything they need.
We've got Healing Ward and Mystic Snake. They're full mana, full HP. Leo's still trying to push out another lane wall. He defends his base, has to, but there goes the melee racks.
I'm so glad Will said the one that I liked. The being able to being able to just full sustain off Ancients with Mystic Snake, in my opinion, is so crazy.
Middle lane, they're going in. They find Demon. That will be a dieback if he dies, and No Tail just ulting into the base, slaughtering him. Now Benjaz. Wanda getting ulti off, but that Lincoln's is up. Lincoln's pop now. He pops his ulti. Rezo still has an Aegis. Stun comes forward. They might be able to burst onto Medusa once. And they will. They have Gush up. They have stuff. Actually used it here. Now No Tail's going to block out King Tega. He gets Demonic Purge. He's dead. Monster kill for No Tail. But look at this. Fly does go down to Leo style, but Leo style goes down to the rest of the team. Matthew get a run. And they're just going to take the racks.
Yeah.
Wait. Tinker just took. Okay.
What? What's your question?
Tinker just took his talent. I didn't know what level he was. He took it at 15.
He leveled up from the kill. Oh, he just took his level 10 talent.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Rex cleaned up, and this is a hard one for Sacred.
They can't get Megas though. Just the one benefit.
The old tier 2. And this 1v1, I think we've seen it a lot this game. A little bit harder now at the later levels to get a solo kill. Steals his rune even.
And it puts down a sentry. Rezo's just hitting tier 4s.
That's one way to go around the tier 2 being
perfectly outranging it.
Yeah. And there goes one of them.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Gush does come forward. Slowing him down. Demon, though, runs out of Arctic Burn. He's going to stun gaze again. Oh my, Demon. Solar Crest is on him, but he's doing it from the... He doesn't care.
Run,
a lot of uphill misses. Is there enough? Sure isn't. That is a dieback. But they
all commits again.
Skilled sports. But unfortunately dying for it.
Every coil on the mark. Will is saving.
My boy S4.
5 back from Tinker now. Gods, you didn't say who you'd pick for your best player to build a team around.
Dire's bottom shrine is under attack.
I don't know. I think I'd have a similar thing as well. Pick a captain. I think that's kind of the most important.
Big Ravage. Unfortunately, no one else is really here. And now Resolution. He just doesn't care. Matthew goes down. Full Mjolnir up on the Juggernaut. Now they're just going to take this tier 2, make the game a little bit easier. They're going to find him, and that is a dieback from Leo Stout. Good games called. He disconnects immediately. And a rough game. You guys said you'd like their drafts again, but it feels like OG, you know, got a little bit warmed up in the first game, and now they're looking to roll in game 2 and 3. They want to play that actual, like, you know, it really is going to feel like a best of 3, right? If they 3-0, it's going to be who takes 2 games.
Yeah, I think like we said though, I think the laning phase from OG was really strong this game. Their setup and the movements from the supports, like all 3 lanes free farmed. Even S4 was top of the net worth. 3 fully farming cores, all 3 lanes won.
Yeah. I believe now Sacred's just playing for pride, right?
Yeah. Game 3, they are guaranteed eliminated. They can't catch
at
up
all
to Call, who are 3rd in their group. So.
All right, so Sacred, we'll see. Maybe they'll do something wonky. Show it to my boy Willy Wonka.
No,
I actually hate chocolate. You don't think? No, you don't think Sacred will do anything wonky?
Oh, Sacred might, but OG won't.
OG's still playing. They need to get the win.
Yeah.
But what do you think? What's something Sacred do? If you, Will, you're the captain of Sacred now, what kind of heroes would you pick to have fun with a chance of winning?
Give him the Huskar.
The Huskar, okay. I like. We already saw one Huskar this tournament. Not as a troll.
I think you give people just give them their favorite heroes, what they're super comfortable on. Then we see that King Tekka axe.
Give Jimmy the Shadow Shaman.
Give Jimmy Shadow Shaman.
It's gonna be wanting to go mid with that Shadow Shaman though, you know. It's gonna be like send me mid.
Man, and Resolution 0 deaths, no tail, only 1 death. That's just on cores. It's just insane, especially Medusa. I mean, you said he was level 18 at 18 minutes in. That's I'd say that's pretty good.
Yeah, he was 10 minutes at 10 minutes too. He was keeping up with the clock.
Yep.
Just methodical by OG. 827 GPM Dusa. Not much more you can ask for.
That's really it. It pretty much just sums of that. This is game number 2. We will have a 3rd game. It is going to be Sacred versus OG. Oh, what's up?
Oh, you're standing behind us.
Is
hey, what's up?
Hey, what's up?
Do you want to? They turned on the mic.
It is working?
It's
yeah.
working.
How is it?
You sound
Did you
right.
see my farming patterns this
Dude,
game?
you don't. Why do you think you're good at this
Look,
game?
he thinks he's good. Well, like you
This
said,
guy
I bet
thinks-
Rezo thinks he's good
This
right
guy
now.
thinks he's good.
No, I just hit creeps.
Yeah, your team carries you, no problem.
And he did hit creeps.
I like how that
very
you
well.
say, I bet this guy thinks he's good. The
Dude,
first
I worked
thing
with-
did
I
you,
worked
did
with
you
him
see
for
my
a full
farming
year.
pattern?
That's
Did you see
all-
my farming
That's
pattern?
all he talks about is how much he farms. every game he'd be like, "Did
Yeah.
you see how many creeps I hit?" I'm like, "Congrats."
And he comes up after game 2, but not game 1. You know, he's
Yeah. How
What was
bi-
that game one when you got solo killed by a Tidehunter, dude? Huh?
Oh, he's gone now.
He
but-
only says it when he's not in the room.
Yeah. So what? I mean, when he actually said
What's
the
up, man?
farming pattern things, is that a real thing? Like you actually study replays, you do farming
Yeah,
patterns. Like,
absolutely.
Would you suggest that as one of the major things as maybe a tier 3, tier 2 player, like trying to move up to pros? Is that a big thing for carry?
Yeah, I think especially like how you prioritize neutrals is probably one of the bigger ones. Like certain people will go for the small camp, and the best players will always go for like stacking a medium camp, for example.
Yeah.
It's like these little things that separate them.
I think also like prioritizing where you want to position yourself on the map, right? Like you want to farm if you want to keep pressuring like the bottom side of the map, you want to farm that side more, and then you can make transition easier toward bottom instead of like you moved way toward top, and then you see bottom wave's pushing in, but if you just stayed on the on the bottom side, you can easily go there. Like there's so many different factors for farming patterns.
That makes sense to me. That was the end of game number 2. Game number 3 of Sacred versus OG is going to be coming up very shortly, so stick around and join me and my buddy Will here.